Dane, go ahead. We'll go Jason and John Krasinski. Dane, go ahead.
Hey, Anthony. Dean Moore here. My question is just about playing alongside Karl Anthony Towns and D'Angelo Russell. How do you see your game fitting in alongside those two players?
I just feel like I'm going to complement their game very well. When D'Angelo wants to be off the ball, I can be on the ball. Karl Anthony Towns wants us in a post. I can backdoor cut my man if he draw too much attention. And I just feel like we're going to gel great together. I feel like we all young and we all got room to improve, and they're going to help me grow as a player.
Jason and John. Jake, go ahead.
Anthony, people always talk about, the shooting percentages, and that seemed to kind of come from shot selection. But how much of that maybe had to do with how much you were asked to do in Georgia? And how much do you feel like playing with like a Towns and a Russell is going to help maybe make things easier for you on the offensive end in Minnesota?
I wouldn't say it was because I was asked to do a lot. I've just been able to take basketball as a job, because I had to do schoolwork. I had to go to mandatory tutorial. I had to do a lot of things outside of just playing basketball. Then now, I feel like my jump shot has improved tremendously from when I was able to just focus on basketball once I declared for the draft.
John and then Pierre. John, go ahead.
Hey, Anthony, John Krasinski here. Congratulations. Just two quick questions for you. First of all, you said that after your meeting with the Timberwolves, you had a good feeling about that going number one. What was it about the meeting? What kind of vibes did you get from them, or conversations did you have that made you feel like this might happen for you?
Two things. Keep it very short. The information that they came with and the energy that they brought.
Okay, and then today, as the day unfolded, were you confident from the get-go that your name was going to be called there, or did it take until you actually saw it on television that you knew you were going to be the one? What were the emotions of the day like for you?
To be honest, I tried my best not to think about was I going to get called first or second or third or so on and so on. I just tried my best to think about, I'm excited to be here and blessed beyond measures to be in this position, no matter who take me and where I ended up. But I'm more than happy that I landed with Minnesota Timberwolves, and it's a great coaching staff, great front office, and great players. And I'm just ready to get there and meet everyone and get to work.
We'll go Pierre and then Anthony Dasher. Pierre, go ahead.
Anthony, congratulations. Pierre Nugent with Fox TV here in Minneapolis. What did Coach Crean mean to you, and how did he help mold you into the player that you are today and get to the point where you did, in fact, get to become the number one pick?
One major thing Coach Crean helped me develop was being able to play without the ball. So I feel like me going to a team like Minnesota Timberwolves, I'm not coming in as the star player or anything like that. I got two superstars on the team, which I just got to come in and play a role. And I feel like me being able to move without the ball is going to help me a lot, playing with those two guys.
We'll go.
Hey, Anthony.
We'll go Anthony. We'll go Dasher, and then we'll go to Don Mitchell. Go ahead.
Hey, Anthony. UGA Sports. Good to see you again. Just kind of reflect on your 1 year at UGA. Again, you kind of touched on this a second ago, answering the question about Coach Green, but just your 1 year at UGA, why that was the right thing for you to do?
It was a perfect thing for me to do just because I was from Atlanta. Staying at home is always my thing when it comes to my family being able to see me. And I just felt like it was a great situation for me. I feel like it was uplifting the program, making me become more of a leader day by day, getting 1% better every day, and then just growing as a person off the court, interacting with people, and then just being a better person overall.
Thanks, man.
We'll go Don, Chris, and then Jace. Don, go ahead.
Anthony, first of all, congratulations. Welcome
to
the Twin Cities. Second, you talk about the energy that the team brought to you in addition to the information. Can you tell us more about what that meant and what you felt?
I mean, the energy that they brought, it made me feel like I was headed to be the best player to ever play basketball. But, it made me feel like I was doing something right, because I get, criticized a lot, but it made me feel like I was doing something right. And it made me just want to work even harder just to know, they had this enormous amount of potential, like in their books about how they could see me in the future, and I just want to fulfill those shoes at all times.
Thank you.
Chris, go ahead.
Anthony, Chris Hine again from the Minneapolis Star Tribune. You mentioned before that, and you just talked about it now, how when you met with them, they kind of had everything kind of laid out for you. What sort of information was it? Just maybe like how your career may go, how they see it unfolding over the next 4 years, how you're going to develop as a player. What kind of information was that?
I don't know if it's the right thing to tell their information, but the only thing I can say that they brought that was shocking to me was just, like you said, how they see me in years to come. So I feel like that was the most important thing. So it was just like kind of like a college recruitment, you know, when you're trying to recruit a player. So that's what made me a lot more confident, because they was actually doing like college recruitment type stuff. So that's what made me feel more confident with the Timberwolves.
We'll go Jason, then Dane Moore, and then reminder to everyone, if you do have another question, we'll have a few more. We'll have a time for a couple more after that. Please put in the chat. So Jason, then Dane. Go ahead.
Hey, Anthony, Jason here at the St. Paul Pioneer Press. You talked a lot in the pre-draft process about really, committing yourself to the defensive end of the court and making sure you're staying locked into workouts and everything. When was it after the college season when you realized that was something that you had to work on?
I mean, if you want to be the best player, one of the best players ever, the best player ever, you got to be able to be locked in throughout the whole time you're working out, playing the game, watching film, doing anything that has something to do with making you become a better player, better than was yesterday. So I feel like that played a big role in me growing and becoming more mature. So I feel like I took it upon myself to just stay locked in, be engaged, and then just know that I have to be better defensively, like all around.
Is that one of your goals, to be one of the best players ever?
Yeah, most definitely.
We'll go Dane and then Charles Hallman. Dane, go ahead.
Anthony, you've talked a bit about how you're ready to kind of spread your wings and move out of Atlanta, a place you've been for your whole life. What does it kind of feel to know that the place you're going to be spreading your wings in is Minneapolis? Is that a place you've ever been to? Is it what comes to mind there?
I've never been there, but I'm curious because I have a college teammate named Daniel Gresham. He's from St. Paul, Minnesota, I think. St. Paul is a place, right?
It's St. Paul. Yep.
Right, or am I wrong? I'm right. All right.
Sure.
Yeah, he's from St. Paul. So he tells me a lot of great things. He tells me the best thing is the Mall of America. Is that it?
That exists. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see Minnesota. He tells me the weather is crazy. So I like new things. So I'm excited.
We'll go Charles, Shabazz, and then Ryan, and Ryan will be our last one. Charles, go ahead.
Can you hear me, Anthony?
I can hear you, Ryan. Let's get it.
Congratulations on your pick. You are leaving an area that's a lot of blacks to an area that's not a lot of blacks, especially with all the things that's been happening here in Minneapolis after George Floyd. How you feel you'll be able to fit into the community as a new Timberwolves and a new professional player?
Man, to be honest, to answer your question, very short and simple. I don't think like me being black and being from Atlanta, being around a lot of blacks changes me going to Minnesota and being a lot of Caucasian people. I don't feel like it's the people. I feel like it's what's inside your heart. So at the end of the day, as long as they love me for who I am or like me for who I am, I have nothing against being around Caucasian people at all.
I have a follow-up. Every kid always said he dreamed of being in the NBA. Did you ever dream to be an NBA top draft pick?
That's a good question. Not when I first started playing basketball. No, I dreamed of being in the NBA, but I didn't know I would be the number one pick in the NBA. No, I never knew that until it started buzzing around and people start telling me in and out my ear. But I never dreamed of it. No.
Congratulations, welcome to Minnesota.
Thank you so much.
We'll do Shabazz and then Ryan. Shabazz, go ahead.
Hey, Anthony, congratulations. Quick question for you. What's your main focus over the next 2 weeks going into training camp?
That's a good question. Just showing that I can compete. Like I said earlier on the interview, They can put me on the third screen team, fourth screen team. They can tell me I'm a DNP for the whole year. I'm gonna compete no matter what. And I feel like I'm back at the beginning stage. I mean, yeah, I was the #1 draft pick, but I haven't played a single game in the NBA, played a single minute. So I haven't proved myself to anyone. I proved myself in high school and the college level, but I feel like I got a lot more to prove when it comes to the NBA level.
And our last question for Ant is going to be from Ryan. Ryan, go ahead.
Come on, Ryan.
Anthony, what's up? So how much do you think that Coach Crean, having coached Oladipo and Dwayne Wade, helped you in your development as a similar type guard, and what type of relationship do you have with them?
Coach Crean, my guy, I love Coach Crean. He texted me before and after yesterday. We talked on the phone today. I feel like those guys had a huge impact on me going to play for Coach Crean just because we have similar games, and I feel like he could have developed us the same way. But he always told me that I came in like as developed as they was when they left. So therefore, like, he didn't have that much time to develop me to get to the next levels. But like I said, the things that he taught me while I was there was very important to help me mature and become a better basketball player on the NBA level.
Awesome. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. And thank you, Anthony. Congratulations again, and welcome to the Timberwolves family. For all the Twin Cities media will be available with Gerson.